Violet Krasinski is the youngest daughter of Emily Blunt and John Krasinski. Her parents are well-known Hollywood celebrities. She was born in New York, the USA, in 2016. So often, we have seen the paparazzi capturing Violet's moments with her parents. But, like most celebrities, Emily and John have managed to get Violet Krasinski away from the limelight. We have brought some interesting facts and details about Violet Krasinski. Violet is the youngest daughter of A Quiet Place actors Emily Blunt and John Krasinski. She was born in June 2016, 2 years after her sister, Hazel Krasinski. John had taken over social media to announce Violet's birth on July 4, 2016. What better way to celebrate the 4th than to announce our fourth family member? 2 weeks ago, we met our beautiful daughter Violet. John Krasinski announced on Twitter. However, her actual birth date was around 2 weeks before the announcement. Violet's parents chose the first name that complemented her big sister, Hazel. The fourth member of Emily and John's beautiful family had her name after a color. As the couple says, the name is a classy and traditional choice. Emily and John have not disclosed their daughter's middle name. However, it seems like the parents are going with two surnames, Blunt and Krasinski. So you might as well see her name as Violet Blunt Krasinski on the internet. Well, isn't Violet a beautiful name? It is of English origin and means purple or blue flower. Emily Blunt, mother of Violet Krasinski. Emily Olivia Leah Blunt has been working in the entertainment industry since 2001. The British actress is famous for The Girl on the Train, A Quiet Place, Mary Poppins Returns, etc. Emily Blunt has received awards and numerous nominations. She was awarded the Golden Globe Awards for Best Supporting Actress in 2007. In addition, Emily has been nominated 6 times for Golden Globe Awards. Emily started with theatres. She debuted for the play, The Royal Family, in November 2001. Since then, she was involved in a considerable number of stage plays until her breakthrough in 2005. In addition, she made a guest appearance in her husband's web series, Some Good News, in 2020. Soon, we saw her in the horror sequel, A Quiet Place 2. After that, she co-starred in the film Jungle Cruise. She is also working in a romantic drama film, Wild Mountain Thyme. Emily has dual citizenship in the UK and the USA. Apart from her celebrity parents, Violet Krasinski has an elder sister. Her sister, Hazel Krasinski, is 6 years old. She was born in February 2014. Emily is the daughter of Oliver Simon Peter Blunt, a barrister, and Joanna, a teacher and one-time actress. She has 3 siblings named Felicity, Sebastian, and Susanna. Violet's paternal grandparents belonged to an ordinary family with no association with acting. Her grandfather, Ronald Krasinski, was an internist. And her grandmother, Mary Claire, was a nurse. The youngest of Ronald and Mary Claire Krasinski's 3 sons, John is the youngest. He is half Irish and half Polish. As John Krasinski moved to New York to become an actor, he was unaware of what he could achieve. So he started with some commercial appearances, and then guest appearances on TV shows. While he was doing readings on off-Broadway plays, he still worked as a waiter. But as they say, talent and hard work do not stay unnoticed for long. The Office, a popular NBC sitcom, propelled him into the spotlight, where he played Jim Halpert. It is also interesting to note that he worked as a producer and occasional director on the series. He has had a very successful career in Hollywood. He was in the movies such as License to Wed, Leatherheads, Away We Go, It's Complicated, Promised Land, 13 Hours, The Secret Soldiers of Benghazi, and more. In addition to his success as an actor, John Krasinski is also an accomplished director, producer, and screenwriter. He made his directorial debut in 2009. The American comedy drama, Brief Interviews with Hideous Men, was premiered in January 2009. It was also nominated for the Grand Jury Prize. John has won 2 Screen Actors Guild Awards. He also received Primetime Emmy Award nominations 4 times. John is famous for his works such as A Quiet Place, Away We Go, It's Complicated, etc. Emily and John met in 2008 for the first time. We can say their mutual friend did a great job introducing them back then. Emily and her friend were sitting in a restaurant when John arrived. The first meeting might have gone well, seeing that they are here today. John even said on television that it was more like love at first sight for him. He knew that she was all that he needed at the very moment. Both Emily and John thought of giving each other a chance in the same year. Hence, the two of them went on their first date on a gun range in November of the same year. Strange first date, but that went well. So, not long after their first date, John asked Emily to marry him in August 2009. Both John and Emily could not hold their happiness, and let it out through their eyes. Upon seeing them crying in joy, the people around them couldn't hold back their tears either. But in the end, the acceptance was unforgettable. John and Emily were just an event away from being man and wife. Later, on the 10th of July 2010, the couple promised to be together for life at a private ceremony in Como, Italy. Instead, the couple tied the knot at the former home of American actor George Clooney. The family resides in Brooklyn Heights, a neighborhood of New York City. When they have time, the family travels to the UK. Emily's family lives in the United Kingdom. John has even revealed that Richmond Park in southwest London is one of his favorite places to visit. The park lies near his wife's family's house in Wandsworth. John and Emily are successful in their personal, as well as professional lives. The couple has also worked together on a project, A Quiet Place. However, it took 8 long years after their union to work together on a project. The Krasinski couple has 2 daughters. Hazel Krasinski is the eldest. She was born on February 16, 2014. Hazel is 2 years older than Violet. In one of the interviews, John mentioned that she is a creative one. She loves to talk. She is chatty. On E! News, the Girl on Train actress, Emily, had told that Hazel did not like the idea of being a big sister initially. But, with time, Violet Krasinski and her sister, Hazel Krasinski, are inseparable. The 2 sisters are likely to become best friends when they grow up. After all, who is a better friend than a sister? You have seen the Kardashian sisters, of course. Hazel is older than Violet by 2 years and around 4 months. As per an interview, Emily disclosed that Hazel was all NO when she heard about Violet's existence. So parents, Emily and John, had to fill Hazel with the goodness of being a big sister. For that, the star parents brought a lot of books related to sisterhood. But then, things changed, and Hazel became the most wonderful big sister in no time. After Violet's birth, Hazel loved her baby sister. But, just like any normal siblings, the girls will hopefully grow up to become lovely human beings. Violet's parents have a combined net worth of around $70 million. This massive fortune is the result of the couple's hard work. Violet's family lives in a Brooklyn condominium worth $11 million. Emily and John bought the entire floor in the condominium in 2019. Before moving there, the couple owned a 6-bedroom townhouse in Brooklyn. They had paid $6 million for the townhouse, with an extra $300,000 for renovations. The couple sold the house for $6.5 million in 2018. Even before that, in 2016, they had sold their Hollywood Hills lavish home to Kendall Jenner for $6.5 million. Additionally, Emily and John also owned a 5-acre property in Ojai, California. They sold the property for $2.4 million in 2017. Violet's dad, John Krasinski, announced her birth through his Twitter handle on the 4th of July 2016. But now, as a concerned parent, John cares a lot about his children's protection. Violet Krasinski has made no appearance on her father's social media as of now. Emily does not have any personal social media accounts. Meanwhile, John spends a fair amount of time on Twitter and Instagram. Violet Krasinski is 5 years old. So naturally, being a celebrity kid, she has been living quite a lavish lifestyle. She currently lives with her parents and sister in their $15.3 million Brooklyn home.